Today we're diving into the 10 highest rated romance anime of 2025. And trust me, this list is packed with drama, chaos, emotional punches, questionable life choices, and that one couple you'll ship even against your better judgment. Kicking off with number 10, Betrothed to My Sister's Ex. Look, I love messy romance, but Betrothed to My Sister's Ex said, let's skip messy and go straight to catastrophic. This anime drops us into the life of a girl who accidentally ends up engaged to, yep, her older sister's former boyfriend. And the wildest part? She didn't even want this guy. She's just trying to survive the world's most dramatic family reunion, while the dude keeps acting like the breakup never happened. The way the story plays out feels like watching fireworks. Beautiful, chaotic, slightly dangerous, and you know somebody's definitely getting burned. The sister? A whole villain arc wrapped inside flawless eyeliner. Sliding to number 9, April Showers Bring May Flowers. This anime said, seasonal depression who? We're healing today. April Showers Bring May Flowers is that warm, poetic romance that sneaks up on you and then refuses to leave your brain. It follows two students who meet during a downpour, and for once, the rain isn't just a metaphor for sadness. Sometimes it's a metaphor for awkward small talk and slipping on wet tiles. The pacing is calm but never dull, and the chemistry between the leads feels like it was slow-cooked by a grandma who refuses to let you leave until you're emotionally fed. The girl is soft-spoken but sharp. The guy looks like he never wins arguments but tries anyway. Their dynamic? Elite. Landing on number 8, Format Kitchen. A math-themed romance anime should not slap this hard. Format Kitchen takes a genius chef and a genius mathematician, shoves them into the same culinary academy, and says, good luck not falling in love while solving equations about soup. And weirdly, it works flawlessly. The banter between the leads is top tier. The chef thinks math is the enemy, while the mathematician treats cooking like a numbers puzzle he's determined to solve. Their arguments sound like Gordon Ramsay debating a confused physics professor, and it's honestly hilarious. But behind the comedy is surprisingly deep chemistry. The show builds their relationship through shared failures, late-night breakthroughs, and one extremely dramatic food tasting scene that nearly broke the fan base. Looking at number 7, Detectives These Days Are Crazy. Romance, mystery, comedy, brain cells dying one episode at a time? Detectives These Days Are Crazy has it all. This anime follows a reckless detective and her painfully responsible partner who keeps trying, but failing to stop her from blowing things up for investigative purposes. Their chemistry is absolute gold. She flirts while handcuffing suspects, he blushes while filing paperwork. The show balances crime-solving with romantic tension so well that half the fandom ships them more than they care about the actual mystery plot. Sliding down to number 6, tune in to The Midnight Heart. This one hits like a late-night radio confession you didn't ask for, but absolutely needed. Tune in to The Midnight Heart follows a mysterious midnight DJ and a listener who accidentally becomes a regular caller after a breakup leaves her emotionally fried. Suddenly, their anonymous conversations start sounding a little too personal. The voice acting? Ridiculously good. Every whisper, every laugh, every awkward pause feels real. And the show leans heavily into mood, dark rooms, glowing cityscapes, coffee steam drifting like it's narrating the plot. Their relationship evolves slowly, fueled by shared vulnerability and late-night honesty. But the moment the two meet in real life, pure chaos. The DJ is smooth on air, but socially awkward in person, while she unexpectedly turns into a comedic menace under pressure. Coming in at number 5, Now That We Draw. Art Kids Rise. Your time has come. Now That We Draw centers on two classmates in an elite art academy. One a chaotic doodle gremlin, and the other a terrifying perfectionist whose sketchbook probably smells like lavender and fear. Their rivalry quickly escalates into unspoken admiration, jealousy, then, you guessed it, romantic tension so thick you could sculpt it. The visuals in this anime are breathtaking. Every frame looks like it belongs in a museum you can't afford to enter. But beyond the aesthetics, the story dives into the pressure of creativity. Burnout, insecurity, stolen inspiration, and the messy push and pull that happens when you fall for someone who challenges you. Crashing into number 4, Pass the Monster Meat Me Lady. This title alone deserves an award. Pass the Monster Meat Melody. gives us a fantasy romance where a noblewoman teams up with a monster-hunting chef who cooks every creature he slays. Yes, it's weird. Yes, it's hilarious. And yes, it's surprisingly romantic. She's prim, proper, and emotionally repressed. He's a chaotic grill master whose life philosophy is basically, if it moves, season it. Watching them travel through magical kingdoms while arguing over cooking methods is pure serotonin. The romance works because they balance each other perfectly. She softens over time, he matures slightly. The action scenes are fun, the world-building quirky, and the food animation is so dramatic it feels like every dish could start an international conflict. Gliding to number 3, A Star Brighter Than the Sun. Space romance? Yes, please. A Star Brighter Than the Sun launches us into a futuristic world where an astronaut trainee and a runaway cosmic princess team up to escape political enemies. Their chemistry is so strong it could power half the galaxy. The show mixes high-stakes sci-fi tension with soft, emotional beats, like two people finding comfort in each other while drifting between stars. The animation is gorgeous, especially during zero-gravity scenes that somehow make romance look both dramatic and incredibly awkward. Our leads balance each other well. She's fierce, but secretly terrified of responsibility. He's gentle, but braver than he thinks. Dropping into number 2, Mechanical Marie. Mechanical Marie delivers that steampunk romance flavor we didn't know we needed. Marie is an artificial human created to assist a genius inventor who desperately needs emotional support more than mechanical help. She starts developing real feelings, and he, of course, doesn't notice until episode 5, because he's dense like every romance male lead since 2010. Their story explores identity, freedom, and what it means to love someone who wasn't meant to feel anything. The emotional punch hits harder than expected, especially in scenes where Marie questions whether her emotions are real or programmed. Spoiler, they're real, and they're chaotic. Finally, crowned at number 1, The Too Perfect Saint, tossed aside by my fiancé and sold to another kingdom. This anime rules 2025 for a reason. We follow a saint who gets rejected, humiliated, and literally sold like a medieval Black Friday discount, right into the hands of another kingdom that actually appreciates her. And honestly, she deserved better from day one. The prince who dumped her is a walking red flag with hair gel. But the new kingdom's ruler? Respectful, thoughtful, emotionally stable. Something rarely seen in romance anime where men treat communication like a side quest. Watching her grow from quiet and obedient to strong and self-assured is incredibly satisfying. And that wraps up our list of the highest-rated romance anime of 2025. Whether you're here for heartbreak, slow burns, chaos couples, or messy drama, this year delivered absolute bangers. Drop your favorite down in the comments, hit like if your watch list just exploded, and subscribe for more anime breakdowns every week.